Alright, so hello everyone. Before I get into this video, I just want to say if you don't want to have any spoilers, so the actual rewards for the quests that we're going to be getting in about a month from now, then please don't watch the video. And also, some of the information in this video may not be accurate, so proceed with warning. So yeah, hello everyone. It's already been a month into Season 5 with the introduction of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, but there's already been leaks for the next legend in Season 6, which may be Ash. Now this is actually Rampart. I went over him in a separate video, and I now believe that this character is not going to be the next character in Season 6. I believe it will be Ash, and that is who I will be going over in this video. So stay tuned. So a little catch up in case you didn't watch my Rampart video. Essentially this Rampart character was leaked to be the Season 6 character because he was said in the code to be character 14. And if you don't know, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏's character 13 and Revenant's character 12. And in the code it said that Rampart was number 14, which would put him as a Season 6 legend. But this may not be the case. Alright, so who is Ash? Now, Ash is actually referenced in the code as also being a character called Valk. As you see on screen, there she is. Now, she is referenced as also being the soaring aviator, like how, you know, other legends have their little titles and stuff. They're normally two-word titles. She is the soaring aviator. She's all about flying and kind of like in the skies kind of combat, you know? So that is basically what Valk is, or what she is. Now, obviously, that's kind of confusing because she has now two different names. She has Valk and Ash, similar how to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 has had Rosie beforehand in the code, but then it turned out to be 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So that will be a little bit confusing. I don't know which name it will actually be when the season does come out, but also Valk Ash, she was actually from Titanfall, so a lot of the lore for Ash has came from Titanfall, and I will go over that right now. So this is the Titanfall lore for Ash, or Valk. So she was once part of the IMC as a pilot, but was injured and had her mind put into a robot, obviously a simulacrum, like similar to how Revenant had his as well. And now she is serving as one of BLISS's lieutenants in the Apex Predators. If you guys don't know, the Apex Predators is not what we have in Apex. It's actually a group of like very high class soldiers and stuff. And she was serving in that group for BLISS, which is another character in the game that may come into the game very soon. Now, the thing is with the quest, this is kind of a little bit of a teaser for what I'm going to be talking about later on. The quest is called, this season is called The Broken Ghost, and this references Ash. She is referenced to be a ghost, or some sort of ghost. She's very mysterious, and therefore this is referencing her. And what is believed to be true is that the actual artifact that we are making in this season, the massive artifact with all these different pieces, is actually Valk's head. So essentially, we are actually building Valk in Season 5, these quests, to actually use her as a legend in the next season, possibly for Season 6. Alright, so now we're getting into abilities. Now this is actually the old ability set for Valk, or Ash. So if you do want to have a look at this, it's not accurate because these are now the new abilities. I'm going to be going over every single one and what I feel about them. So the passive, the first one, VTOL jets. Hold jump to initiate VTOL jets. So you can use it. I'm assuming it'll have a cooldown, so you can only use the jetpack ever so often. It won't like, you have to like recharge it and stuff. And essentially you can get to high places just like Pathfinder. But it will probably be a very loud sound of obviously the jets being activated, so you might get, lose your position or whatever, like it might give you a position away or something. But anyway, the next one is tactical cluster missile. Fire a rocket that explodes multiple times, so it'll be doing damage every single how often, and I'm pretty sure this will make Valk an aggressive character or an offensive character. just simply because of this ability, because you can shoot a rocket, and because it'll explode multiple times, it might do a lot of damage. So that is very, very cool. Probably a very long cooldown for this tactical, simply because it'll do a load of damage, because it explodes multiple times. But we'll see how that turns out. And then the ultimate, Skyward. Press once to prepare for launch. Teammates can interact with Valk to join the launch. Press again to launch into the air and skydive. I don't know how this will work with games where you don't have like your friends, like if you have randomers and stuff in your game. I don't know how that will work, because all that the legend will actually say is that, oh, we are preparing for launch or something, and obviously all the teammates will have to abide by that and try to get out of the area. But if it's performed very, very well and it's made very, very well into the game, like every single season with every legend, the abilities really do fit with the game. Hopefully that this will actually fit very, very well, and hopefully this will be like a better version of Wraith's Portal, because essentially you can get out of a situation, your whole team can just go into the sky and get to a totally new area out of the fight in a matter of seconds. So this ability will be very, very useful. Alright, so now we're going to be going over all the leaks that have been found in the files. So this is this right here is Ash's or Valk's rocket launcher, or whatever the hell it is, the actual rocket missile kind of launcher thing. And you can see the animation right here for this. This is going to be really, really cool. It kind of just already shows you that this legend is already kind of almost fully complete for one of her abilities, especially the animation wise. And it's cool to just see it in the code fully fleshed out. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. Alright, so now we're going to go over the Broken Ghost. Now that is actually obviously a reference to Ash the Ghost and how she's broken and that we're piecing her together. So it says here, who or what is the Broken Ghost? Complete the quest, solve the mystery and earn rewards, and learn the shocking truth for yourself. Who or what is the Broken Ghost? Who? It is Ash. And you can see here are the rewards for completing the quests. And you can see there's a charm there that we currently can't actually access. And here are all the leaked actual charms in the game. And if you look in the top right corner, if we zoom in, there's Ash once again. So she's in the game files. And this is what she looks like on a weapon. Now, something that's been around for a while is this sheet right here. It's been used for every single season, and you can see at the very, very top right here, it has Crypto, Revenant, and Loba in the correct order at which they came out each season. And then you have Rampart and Valk in the Design Alpha segment. And basically what that means is that these characters at the time when this photo was leaked, is that these weren't really worked on that much, and therefore these could come in any order whatsoever, and I believe that Valk is coming first. Now obviously I thought that Rampart was coming first because of character 14 being leaked in the files as being Rampart and not Valk, but with how all this is tying up right now, I believe that Valk is going to be first. And obviously what I mean by tying all this up is this artifact right here that we are currently creating. And this is, right here, Ash's head. This is the artifact that we are currently making in Season 5. After all the pieces have been found, and we'll have the actual diagram at the very end of the last quest, this is what we'll have. And yeah, this does show that, you know, this is linking to Revenant's and Loba's storyline very, very well. And if we just compare it to Ash or Valk right now, you can see that it does look a lot like it. But the one thing that we're missing is the mask. And if you guys remember the trailer, this is where the mask came from. Loba stole it as obviously one of them prized possessions that she likes to steal from different areas, that was guarded in a vault with all these security guards and stuff, that she just so happened to steal because it has all these like very in-depth kind of communications. But obviously the mask followed with the head. Combine the two, you have Ash, and I'm assuming that's the robot that we are going to be creating for Season 6. And also something else I forgot to mention about the head is that it's referencing the code to the actual artifact as Ash head _1. So it just proves it even more. Not only does Ash have ties in with Loba, obviously with her stealing the mask to actually form her, but also she has links with BLISS, obviously with the whole her being a lieutenant previously for the Apex Predators, which BLISS obviously controlled. So this guy's pretty cool because this might make it so BLISS is a season 7 character if they are going to follow this whole storyline between each season and the next legend coming off the previous one. And what I obviously mean by that is that 𝗏𝗏's parents obviously getting killed by Revenant, which obviously forces 𝗏𝗏 to get into the games herself, and then now Ash is getting formed by the actual group in the form of the quest, and then BLISS is obviously tied into Ash quite a lot with the Predator, Apex Predators, so, you know, so maybe we might see him as a Season 7 legend. And obviously you guys know that a lot of people have been upset with obviously Season 5 not including a new map, but I believe that Season 6 will be the perfect map for 𝗦𝘂𝗃 to be released, which is actually been teased to be the next map. And this is actually the location that the head of Revenant has been transported to, which you can see in the trailer for Season 5 for 𝗏𝗏. But yeah, this city is supposed to be a very developed city, which would obviously fit in with, you know, Valk and all that. I think her abilities would work very, very well in this area, and I think it would also be very much controlled by Hammond Robotics off all the controversy that has happened recently by them, especially like the amped up controversy as well. But anyway guys, that's basically it for this video on Ash or Valk, or however you want to pronounce her. But yeah, it's been a very, very fun video, and it's really, really cool to like unwrap the lore on this game and who the next character might possibly be. I really do believe that this is the next character, but it's really, really fun how the quest is actually linking into this game and actually making it so we might be possibly making the next legend like in the game. Like we are going to be part of it. It's like breaking the fourth wall almost for Apex. So it's really, really cool. I want to hear what you guys think, and I think her abilities are going to be very, very fun. We've been getting a lot of obviously mobility type of legends with Revenant climbing walls, and obviously 𝗏𝗏 being able to teleport quite a lot, and now this legend is going to be able to be really, really cool to like fly out of areas very, very quickly with your squad. So yeah, I want to hear what you guys think, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next one.